Apple is setting its sights on the underwater world with a groundbreaking underwater mode for iPhones. Envisioned in a newly filed patent, this mode activates when submerged, transforming the iPhone into a deep-sea companion capable of operating up to 40 meters underwater. The patent reveals an alternative interface tailored for aquatic use, addressing the inefficiencies of using a wet touchscreen. This innovative mode simplifies the iOS experience with enlarged buttons, minimized menus, and a reliance on physical buttons like volume controls for easier underwater navigation. Imagine using your iPhone in a fish tank, surrounded by cartoon fish. With a special icon indicating underwater mode, the camera app could be operated using volume buttons for zooming, and selections made with the power button, bypassing the need for screen touches. Even the home screen adapts, allowing vertical scrolling through apps. Apple's vision extends the capabilities of the iPhone, making underwater photography and navigation seamless and intuitive. While current iPhones are water-resistant only up to 1 meter, this patent hints at a future where iPhones could be fully submersible, revolutionizing underwater exploration and photography. Apple is envisioning a future where iPhones can be used underwater, thanks to a new patent for an underwater mode. This innovative feature would activate when the iPhone is submerged, allowing users to operate the touchscreen and camera up to 40 meters deep. The patent outlines an alternative interface designed for underwater use, addressing the challenges of operating a wet touchscreen. The interface would simplify iOS with enlarged buttons and reduced menus, relying more on hardware buttons like volume controls for easier operation underwater. For instance, the camera app could use volume buttons for zooming, and selections could be made with the power button. The home screen would also become more linear for easy navigation. While current iPhones are water-resistant up to 1 meter, this patent suggests Apple's ambition to make iPhones fully submersible, similar to the capabilities of the Apple Watch Ultra. This development aligns with Apple's gradual waterproofing of its devices over the years. However, it's important to note that not all Apple patents result in actual products, so this underwater interface may remain a concept. If realized, this feature could transform underwater photography and activities, allowing users to capture stunning underwater images and videos directly from their iPhones. Apple is envisioning a future where iPhones can accompany you on underwater adventures. The company's recent patent filing reveals plans for an underwater mode that activates when the iPhone is submerged, transforming the device into a sea-friendly gadget. This mode is designed to make the iPhone operable underwater, up to depths of 40 meters, revolutionizing how we interact with our devices in aquatic environments. The patent outlines a specialized interface tailored for underwater use, addressing the challenges of operating a touchscreen when wet. Apple's solution involves an alternative interface that simplifies the iOS experience. This includes enlarging buttons, minimizing menus, and utilizing physical buttons like volume controls for easier navigation underwater. Imagine using your iPhone to capture stunning underwater photography or navigate using apps while diving. This underwater mode could potentially allow for zooming with volume buttons, selections via the power button, and a more linear home screen for easy app scrolling. Apple's vision aligns with its gradual waterproofing advancements, as seen in the iPhone 14 lineup, rated for water resistance up to 6 meters for 30 minutes. While this innovative underwater mode is still a patent and may not materialize in the immediate future, it showcases Apple's commitment to pushing the boundaries of technology. The concept opens up exciting possibilities for underwater exploration and photography, bringing us closer to having a fully submersible iPhone that can be used for snorkeling or scuba diving without additional protective gear. Apple is setting its sights on new depths with a groundbreaking concept, an underwater mode for iPhones. This innovative idea, detailed in a recently filed 78-page patent, envisions a world where iPhones can be used up to 40 meters underwater. The patent outlines a specialized interface designed for underwater use, addressing the inefficiencies of current iOS software and the device is wet. The proposed underwater mode would simplify the user interface, featuring enlarged buttons and reduced menus, making it easier to operate the touchscreen and camera while submerged. This mode would activate automatically when the iPhone is submerged, transforming the way users interact with their device underwater. For instance, the camera app could be adapted to use volume buttons for zooming, instead of the usual pinch gestures, and the power button could be used for selections. The home screen would also undergo changes, offering a more linear navigation experience. While current iPhones are water-resistant up to 6 meters for short durations, this new development hints at the possibility of fully submersible iPhones in the future. Apple's vision aligns with its history of enhancing the waterproof capabilities of its devices, as seen in the Apple Watch Ultra, which is already suitable for recreational scuba diving. This patent represents a significant step towards integrating iPhones into underwater activities such as photography, videography, and navigation while diving. However, it's important to note that Apple often patents experimental ideas, and this underwater interface may not materialize in upcoming iPhone models. Nonetheless, the concept opens up exciting possibilities for future iPhone iterations, potentially allowing users to take their devices on underwater adventures without the need for additional protective cases. Apple is envisioning a future where iPhones can be used underwater, up to 40 meters deep. A newly filed patent reveals plans for an underwater mode that activates when submerged, allowing users to operate the touchscreen and camera while diving. This innovative mode aims to address the challenges using a phone underwater, where current iOS interfaces are inefficient due to wet conditions. The patent suggests a simplified interface with enlarged buttons and reduced menus, utilizing hardware buttons like volume controls for easier operation. For instance, the camera app could allow zooming with volume buttons, and selections could be made with the power button. The home screen would also be adapted for vertical scrolling. While no current iPhone model is designed for deep water use, Apple's exploration into fully submersible technology aligns with its gradual waterproofing advancements over the years. This development could potentially lead to iPhones capable of capturing underwater photography and videos, offering a new realm of possibilities for iPhone users. However, it's important to note that Apple often patents experimental ideas that may not materialize into actual products. The concept of an underwater-capable iPhone is an exciting prospect, but its realization remains to be seen. Apple is envisioning a future where iPhones can accompany you on underwater adventures. A newly filed patent reveals plans for an underwater mode that activates when the iPhone is submerged, allowing users to operate the touchscreen and camera up to 40 meters deep. This 78-page patent proposes an alternative interface specifically for underwater use, addressing the inefficiencies of current iOS software when wet. The envisioned underwater user interface simplifies iOS, enlarging buttons and reducing menus, focusing more on hardware buttons like volume controls. Imagine using your iPhone to capture stunning underwater photography or navigating apps with ease while diving. This patent aligns with Apple's progressive waterproofing of its devices and could mark a significant leap in smartphone technology, transforming iPhones into fully submersible gadgets for deep-sea exploration.